All right. Happy first Sunday of 2021. Good freaking riddance to 2020. What a hell of a year. Not all bad. I will say that there were so many good things that good unexpected things that came out of 2020, including more family time and slowing down our pace of life. I don't know about y'all, but I am always go, 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 go. And so 2020 really forced me, at least, to just slow down and like be thankful for what I've got and focus inward. Like you can make the biggest impact in your own home for the world. And so that was something that I feel like I learned in 2020. But all that to say, I'm real glad that it's gone because it was kind of freaking crazy. So kudos to everybody. We all survived and we are better for it. I'm going to talk about 2020 for like a solid 2 minutes because like I said, we had a lot of really awesome things, and there are some things for our team that I want to celebrate with you guys that just really, really excited me. So in 2020, we had 19 team promotions. So here's the thing. A lot of times you see like in the chats or whatever, like Jamie's going for diamond or so-and-so is going for double or whatever. We're going to talk about our big team goal. But the cool thing about 2020 is we had 19 team promotions, and the top person, me, I didn't promote. So that was all y'all. You guys promoted. And I love that so much because you guys are growing and you guys' paychecks are growing, and obviously mine is too, but you guys are winning. And that is so important to me that you guys are winning. So I love that. I wanted to spotlight that. I will say that I will never have another year where I don't personally promote my spot because I am promoting. But so we had 19 team promotions, and that is nothing to balk at. Our top enrollers for the year, I announced on the team page the other day, but I do want to do just a quick shout out. Everybody that's on this list had at least 80 enrollments for the year. So Danny, Elena, Brooke, Madison, Jamie, and myself had at least 80. And I want to say, I could say 100. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and math, but that's some serious enrollments, you guys. And I am so proud of each and every one of them for leading their teams from the front, and kudos to you guys. I'm super proud. So I wanted to shout y'all out. For the year, I told you guys on our last thing that in December, our volume was 3 times higher than it was in December 2019. So 3 times higher in December is normally our lowest month. So we were 3 times higher than our previous year. We did $364,000 in team sales. So I have zero doubt that that is more, it's not quite triple, but it's more than double what we did in 2019, but it's not quite triple what we did in 2019. So I have no doubt with the passion and the excitement and just the momentum that we've got going that we will be $1 million team in 2021. I have no doubt in my mind. And that just lights me up because that means so many promotions for you guys, and it's something to celebrate. So way more than $250,000 in sales, almost $500,000, and we are just getting started. So I wanted to celebrate 2020. All of you guys, I could not have done any of it without y'all. We did it as a team. So y'all don't always get that eagle eye view that I have of all the numbers. And so I just wanted to share that because it's freaking insane. So that's all that. I do want to do just a couple of reminder announcements. 3 things. 1, if you have been living under a rock and don't know that we just announced a new product, we have slimming gummies. They are caffeine and stimulant free. They are going to be a huge deal. People don't like taking supplements, whether some people don't like powder, some people don't like pills. Well, this is a gummy, and it is something that is so easy for everybody. I literally have not talked to a person about them that has not ordered or set a date to order them. Like, they are the thing. And so go read up. There's product FAQs on your website. Go read an eSuite. There's plenty of stuff on the team pages. But get excited about gummy. It is going to be the thing that carries us for the next couple months. That being said, we've got 3 more products coming, and I think one of them is coming tonight. So I'm so excited about that. I was on a call the other day with some really big wigs in the company, and somebody said something about one of the new products that's coming, and Melody McFarland was like, yo, we're not supposed to talk about that. Like, that's not common knowledge. So
I am dying for a shake. I'm dying for a protein shake.
I don't know if it's that's not the product that I know of, but I do know that request has been heard loud and clear. And anytime our VIPs do a really good job of telling corporate what we want and what the field wants and what our customers and consumers want. And so I have no doubt that will be in the year plan.
I want to see something funny real fast.
It is. Yes.
I showed this to Madison today. I can't throw it away. Look at this.
So good. It's so good.
I only threw mine away because it was expired by like 3 months. And I was like, okay, it's time.
Oh, no, mine's expired and I still have it.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I want one. I want a new one so bad.
Yes. And that shake was so good too. So hopefully whatever they bring to us will be just as delicious. So that's first thing, product, and more products coming. Emerald bonus. If you don't know what the Emerald bonus is, if you signed up before January 1st, you have until February 28th to earn a $5,000 Emerald bonus. Okay. So if you are going for that Emerald bonus, drop a 1 in the chat, because I know that we have, and spouse spots count. So I know we have, yes, Danny. Danny was like, and 1. Here we go. Let's go. We have got people that are going for that. And I have no doubt that we are going to have at least 10 of you guys earn that. And so I'm so flipping pumped for that bonus. You guys, I know diamonds, sometimes looking at that can be really intimidating. If you're sitting at that executive level, or even ruby to diamond is a big jump, but getting to emerald is doable. And then the jump from emerald to diamond is doable. So I think the company was so smart for rolling that out. For every emerald that pops, that means 2 rubies are going to pop. So I am just looking forward to celebrating the business out of you guys for the next few months, because this is going to be huge. And if I know our company, they are thinking bigger and better and long-term. And I have no doubt that they will roll out something even more fantastic once they have a bunch of new emeralds. So this train ain't slowing down. They said they wanted 1,000 new rubies before the end of the year, because they knew they were going to be rolling out emerald bonuses. If they just rolled out an emerald bonus, what do you think is next? So let's get on board with that. If you are sitting in the range of 800 BV, I mean, I don't even want to discount anybody, but if you're sitting in the range of 800 to 2000 BV and you've not gone emerald yet, you need to put that on your agenda very quickly. And yeah, and if you're lower than that, like, tally ho, let's go. It is doable. We've got an awesome team right now, so I am so excited about that. The last thing that I'm going to mention is our company is fully compliant with FTC. So real quick on income disclosure, you guys, as we kick off and as we're recruiting and bringing in tons of new teammates over these next few months, make sure your business posts have the IDS on them. If you don't know what that is, ask an upline, ask in the newbie chat, whatever. Make sure that you're including an IDS so that we are compliant. And then 2, if you are going for any sort of bonus, be sure and enroll 6 loyal customers under your account and keep them. They cannot be moved. That keeps you compliant for the FTC. That makes you eligible to earn that bonus, to whatever bonus, and they do it every single year. So if you've been in the business for more than a year, y'all know, just like we did the exact same thing last year, I did the exact same thing the year before that, it makes you eligible for the bonus. You have to enroll 6 new loyal customers in 2021. So if you, I personally, I keep my lower BV ones and I move everything else to you guys. So that y'all can have the bigger volume. So those are the 3 like corporate announcements I wanted to go over. Okay, so let's get to the fun stuff, because this month is going to be jam-packed full of goodness. I have zero intention of waiting around. I have zero intention of not hitting the ground running. And I'm ready to freaking go. It's like I've been waiting for December to be over just so that I can like run, and it's here, it's now. So I've got 3 contests planned for us this month. I worked with our leadership team, had a meeting on Friday night, and we just cussed and discussed, and we are going to roll out 3 contests. One of them will be an enrollment-based contest. That's going to be a flash contest for 3 days. I will announce that on the team page when we do it. And it's going to be just for our gummy triple threat. So the package that they're promoting right now is when you buy the gummies, it pairs the best with Skinny Brew and with our TFX. So for a 3-day period, it's going to be who can enroll the most of that specific package. Okay. So I'll put all the information when it's time for that contest, but just know that you need to be talking to people about those 3 products so that when that contest drops, we can enroll some gummy triple threats. The second one, I really, something that's on my dream board for this year. If you have not done your dream board, please get on that. I think that I've gotten dream boards from just about everybody. If you don't know what that is, ask in the newbie chat, ask your upline, ask me, a leader, whatever, and we will get you, we recorded a Zoom that can help you put that together. But we are dreaming way big this year, and dreaming way big is awesome because you can break it down into smaller things, right? So more manageable things. And for our team to explode the way your leadership team wants it to, we have to be consistently doing steps to success. So every single month this year, we're going to do a steps contest, and anybody that completes their steps to success for that month, every time you complete it, you are going to get an entry into a drawing for a giveaway, and I will do whatever. So if you complete your steps 4 times, that's 4 entries, and that'll be in every single month. For those of you that don't know what steps to success are, steps is enrolling 6 loyal customers and 3 distributors. So if you can do that 4 times in a month, 10 times in a month, once a month, those are entries. There will be a prize given away for that.
And your volume is going to be bomb.
And your volume is going to be bomb, because here's the deal. It is really fun and cool to enroll 30 customers or 70 customers or whatever. But if you can enroll 6 customers and 3 distributors and teach those 3 distributors how to go enroll their 6, you don't have to enroll 70 yourself, and you can explode because you're not doing it all yourself and you're building a team. And this business is way more fun when you've got a team of people doing it with you, right? So steps to success is the foundation of this company, and I want us to keep it simple and get back to our roots a little bit. So I want to honor that every single month. That will be an ongoing thing. Every month we'll do a steps drawing, and if we're hitting like 20 entries into steps or 25 or whatever, I'll figure it out, but we'll do multiple people will win. Okay. And then the last one, the last contest for the month is, if y'all have not seen my live from today, the best way for me to track how much we're growing is by looking at new volume coming in. Okay. Auto ships are set. There's nothing that I can do about that. Declines are going to happen, and we'll address them when they happen. But what we do have control over is what we're bringing in to our business, who we're bringing into our business in terms of customers and distributors. So our daily goal is 500 new BV a day. And I will drop a little graphic in the team chats every single night or first thing in the morning if I crash out that says 275 out of 500 or 633 out of 500 or whatever we did for that day, so that you guys, I want to be fully transparent with how we're doing as a team as we are pushing for all of these big promotions, because you guys got to know, right? We all rise together. So that being said, for every 2,500 new BV that we bring in, we are going, anybody that contributes to that 2,500 new BV. So I'll do a drawing at 2,500, 5,000, 7,500, 10,000, 1250, 15, 1750, 20,000, right? Okay. So as I do those, if you had an existing loyal customer place an outside of auto ship order, that's an entry. If you enrolled a new customer, that's an entry. If you enrolled a new distributor that also ordered hair, skin, and nails, that's an entry. If you have a distributor on your team that placed a one-time order, that's an entry. So it's any volume that's not already accounted for in terms of auto shipments. Okay, does that make sense? Drop a 2 in the chat if that makes sense. Okay, and of course, all of this stuff. Okay, good. We got some 2s coming. Okay. So, and then prizes will be a planner, a product of your choice, or something from CQ the Label, or Jeremy, if you're the winner, we'll figure something out, because you may not want a cute little sweatshirt from CQ the Label or a little planner or whatever, but we're going to figure it out. I love having a dude on the team so much, y'all. I love it. But so those are our 3 contests. I love giving shit away. I love rewarding you guys for working your business and working so hard. So those are the contests for this month. I'm not sure if you noticed last night, the team page went a little bit crazy. Madison and I were up until way too late, uploading tons of files, tons of new distributor help, so much stuff onto the team page. I would highly suggest that you go look at that. It is organized. If you click the units tab at the top, it's organized into new distributor, launch information, resources for understanding the comp plan, you guys. The comp plan unlocks a little bit at each level. So if you're currently a distributor, go to the units tab, scroll down to unit 7, I believe, and watch that thing. It'll say unlocked distributor. Okay. So go watch that. If you are currently an executive, go and watch that. Or if you're pushing for executive, or if you're a Ruby, it goes all the way up to Diamond. Okay. Because then it gets a little weird with generational bonuses and all that fun stuff past Diamond. But you guys, if you're pushing for that Emerald, I want you to go watch that, because there is something that happens at Emerald that doesn't happen the rest of them. Like like a layer gets unlocked at distributor, executive, Ruby, but then when you go Emerald, you get infinite levels. Okay, so I want y'all to go and watch those. Tamika Davis, she's a VIP. She's also a school teacher. She actually did those videos and they were so good. She's so organized and well spoken. I love them, so we just shared them with you guys. And then also, y'all will notice on the files tab on there that I have uploaded several different versions of the KPI. Okay, so if you don't know what the KPI tracker is, it is like your daily 6 list, the things that you should be doing every single day. There are 4 of them. One is a newbie KPI. So if you're brand new, you haven't got your 6 loyal customers yet, you need to be using the newbie KPI. Okay, after that, there are 3 different ones. One is you're a walker, meaning that you are just bare minimum. You want to do the bare minimum to work your business. If you are not here to make $1 million, I have on there like dollar amounts associated with each like walker, jogger, runner. So if you want to make around $150 a month, go pull the walker one. Okay. If you want, I forget what it is, what I put for the middle one, but if you want to make like Ruby money, $300 to $500 a month, somewhere in there, then do the jogger one. And then the last one is the runner one. If you are pushing for Emerald Plus promotion this month, if you want to make $700, $2,000, $10,000, that's the one that you need to be using. If you are running with me on this Prez run, then that's the one that you need to be using. Okay. They all have the exact same things on them. It's just how much of it that you do. So what I want you to do, your homework for tonight, first thing, go look at them and look at the dollar amounts associated with each of them and text your sponsor or text me and say, I'm going to be a walker. I'm going to be a runner. I'm going to be a jogger. Or if you're brand new and haven't gotten your 6 yet, I'm using the newbie tracker until I get my 6, and then I'm going to be a jogger. Whatever it is. Okay. We're setting our intention. And we are going to, something that's really important to me is aligning your goals with your level of effort. Is one thing to say, hey, I want to go diamond, but you can't go diamond and get 2 haps up a day. That's not how this works, right? I don't want you to have big dreams and fall short of them and feel disappointed. So I want to make sure that you have the tools and you have the guidance to get to where you want to go. So that's why we have them broken out, because not everybody joins this business to make $22,000 a month. Some people join this business for $150 a month, and that's okay. I just want to make sure that we're serving you in that way and providing you guidance to do whatever it is that you want to do with this business. Any questions on the KPI trackers? You're a snail. This girl don't run. Yes, you do, Sabrina. Crazy. There's not a snail tracker, so you'll just have to do jogger. Okay. Drop questions in the chat if you have them. Oh, you meant physically. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, it is what it is. Okay. So the next thing that I want to talk about is our team goal. Here in just a minute, we're going to have our leaders kind of talk to us for a little bit and drop some nuggets on you guys, but I want to just share the team goal for y'all, because I am going to be so freaking loud and obnoxious on my social media with our leaders, with you guys in the chats about putting our goals out there. I have huge goals for this year, and I watched this team be so consistent all year long last year. And there is nowhere for us to go except for straight the freak up. Okay. Normally, if you have ever talked to anybody that has ever done sales in their life, it's like this. Okay. There's up and down months, right? There's up and down. Our business last year was so flatline that and flatline is good. Flatline is great. It was so consistent and steady with I was doing this business the other night. It was like just the tiniest inkling up all year long. And I'm like, I feel like the rocket is about to explode, and we are going Prez. Triple is technically my first promotion that I want to hit this year, but that is not the goal. We are going to be a presidential team. We are going to be a VIP elite team. We are going, and so many of you guys are going. I want so many rubies and so many freaking emeralds. I want you guys to earn that emerald bonus. I want several of y'all with me in VIP. I want 20 new diamonds. I put that on my dream board. I want 20 new diamonds this year. We don't even have 20 people on this call right now, but I want 20 new diamonds. Like, that's the type of explosion and growth that I expect from this team, because we are fully capable of it. If we can be this in a business that is supposed to go like this during a crazy ass year like last year, there's no reason that we can't do incredible things this year. So that's the tone. That is the expectation. That's what we're doing this year. We will be a presidential team. I have us charted to go triple in March and presidential in April. I want to go back to back in every single top leader that I've talked to about that, because it's a big jump, you guys, from triple to presidential. 35,000 to be a triple to 100,000 to be a presidential. And every single one of them that I talked to said, do not stop. Because I was like, do I do 2 months in between? What do I do? And they're like, absolutely not. Do not take your foot off the gas. Not for 1 second. You charge straight to presidential, because your team is going to have insane momentum. And that's it is so possible. And I was like, okay, so there it is. And I've prayed about it, and I've thought about it, and I've overthought about it, and I've even more overthought about it. And that's just what it is. God has given me such peace about it. It is happening. So to do that, I was trying to think of something that like a mantra, or like a, what are they called when like the first letters spell something, like an acronym? Is that the right word? An acronym. So this is what I came out with. If we are going to go presidential this year, then we have to be MF champs. Okay. Y'all know that I love Jesus with my whole heart, but I cuss a lot. So we have to be MF champs. That's our acronym. Okay. And I'm going to upload it to the team page. We are going to be MF champs. If you are taking any notes tonight, this is the notes that you need to take. And okay. So MF is mindset fix. Okay. The very first thing that we have to do is set our minds right. Promotions don't happen because your mind isn't right. So that's the first thing that you have to do every single day. Every single day. We have 363 days left in this year. And every single day, I want you to start by getting your mind right and deciding that today is going to be a good day and that you are going to show up with intention. Okay. So I don't know if that is starting your day off by drinking your coffee quietly without your kids, or if that is listening to a devotional, or if that is reading your Bible, or if that is listening to a podcast. I don't know what that looks like for you, but it looks like all of those things for me. Okay. So first things first, MF, mindset fix. Okay. C, create content. We are original, you guys. And as much as myself and all your leadership team loves to give you all of the tools to be successful, people relate to you. People follow your journey. And so we are going to create content every single day. You should put something out there that is relatable to other people, that is unique to you. I almost want to, like, the word vulnerable keeps coming to mind. Like, that is you sharing your story. I don't care if you create something in Over, if you go live on your story or Facebook or whatever, but you need to be creating content every single day and sharing content. If Perla does like an incredible Bible study or something with her group and she wants to share that, great. If Elena is feeling super creative and she wants to come up with a new story template for our team, she's going to go create that. Whatever it is, you guys, you're going to be creating content every single day. So that's the C. H is HAPS. Okay. So I want all of y'all to write HAPS in the chat, because HAPS is where it's at. I will never stop preaching this because it changed my business in 2017 and I have not stopped yet. There is no way I would still be able to be a mass enroller. The 6 people that I named earlier as your top enrollers for this entire team, they will, each and every one of them will tell you that it is because of Host to Post. Each and every single one of them. If you are not doing HAPS every day, then you're not growing your business in the best way that you can. Okay. So Host to Post, if you don't understand Host to Post or have questions, ask. It is very simple, and we would be happy to hop on a Zoom with you or teach you or walk you through it or whatever. Okay. So Host to Post is the H. The A is add and interact. Something that I hear very frequently is, I'm not getting comments, or I'm not having anybody new to talk to. You're not growing your market. Your message is falling on deaf ears because you don't have enough people in it. And the only way to do that is to expand it. You can add people, friends of friends. Host to Post is a fantastic way to do that because you're not having to cold add people. People are commenting on posts, they're already interested. You're adding them with intention, they are already interested. And even if they don't sign up that day, they're still on your page following your journey and watching the content that you're creating and the story that you're sharing along the way. And every single day you should be adding. If you have 5,000 people on your friends list, you should be deleting people and adding more friends. If you have 5,000 friends on your friends list and you don't have any new conversations going, you need to go delete people. If you have 300 friends right now, it's not that it's not enough people, but I would start with A and work my way to Z and ask them to host a post, ask them to try a product, and give you honest feedback. Like, I would start A to Z and really look at your friends and take an honest look at them and remove who you need to and add who you need to. This business is about connection. We are here to connect with people through relationships, through products and the business, all of it. So if you are not adding every single day, your business is going to fall short. And I don't want that for any of you guys. So if you have 300 friends, challenge yourself to get 150 new friends a week. Or if you're Madison, to get 500 new friends a week or whatever. Like, you can go as fast as you want, but like, challenge yourself. And that's part of the KPI tracker, and it'll tell you, like, based on how fast you want to go or how much money you want to make, it'll give you a guideline to say, hey, go add 20 new friends, go friend request, blah blah blah, whatever. So add and interact. Again, this is relationships, so you need to be interacting with the people on your timeline. If you're adding people and then never talking to them again, it's a waste. Get to know them, let them get to know you. Interact with people. We're here, well, this is a service industry, whether we realize it or not. We are here to serve people. We're here to solve a problem with them. We're here to help people get healthier and wealthier and walk through that with them. So interact with people and connect with people. It's not just about the sell. Okay. The M is message. And this is another one that I'm going to have you put in the chat. If you are not messaging, you are not working your business. Put some version of that in the chat. If you aren't messaging, you are not working your business. It is one thing to post. It is one thing to have stories. It is one thing to go live. It is one thing to have perfect reels and TikToks and do all that. But if you're not talking to people, you're not working your business. Rarely, I probably couldn't count on my fingers and toes because I've been in this business a long time, but rarely do people just message me from a post and say, okay, I'm ready, sign me up, take my money. Okay, I want the thermophyte or whatever it is. Yes, ma'am, thank you. Can you close my door? So if you are not messaging, then you're doing yourself such a disservice and you're selling yourself short. So message is part of being an MF champ. You have to do it every single day. And then the last one is potential follow-ups. So it kind of goes back to adding. If you're adding people and then you're interacting with them and having a conversation with them, they go on your follow-up list. Your potentials should be growing every single day for people to follow up with. If you're like, there's nobody on my follow-up list, I guarantee it's because you can trace it backwards through these things. I guarantee it's because you didn't send messages, or you didn't add new people so that you could send messages, or you didn't get it post to post so that you could add people, or you didn't create content and share things so that you could and do host to post. You know what I mean? They all go together, you guys. So this year, our mentality, we're going to be MF champs and we're just going. We're setting the tone every single day and deciding. So all of that to say, I'm just so freaking excited. The last thing that I want to talk about is I set our goal for the year presidential. We will be a presidential team. We are going to have a push chat. Some people like a little bit of competition. Some people are like, Jamie, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I don't want to be the highest enroller in the group anymore. I want to be in a group where people are out enrolling me so that I can catch them and I can do better. Or I'm ready to go and I want to be in a group like that so that I can be motivated because I know that it's possible because I'm watching people enroll every single day. So if that's you and you choose that runner KPI, we are also going to be doing a push chat. So it's just an accountability group for people that are taking it to a whole nother level. People that have big dreams and big goals for this first quarter. Okay. So if you want in that, message me, drop it in the chat, message your upline, whatever, we will get you in there. It's going to be super fun. It's a boom chat. It's just accountability. We are actually doing it with another team that is currently a double diamond team just like us that is also running for Prez this year. So we're doing it with Candace Brewster's team. If you know Candace Brewster, we're doing it with them. So I'm so excited to partner up with them for this month and just run and have sideline accountability from another team. They do things a little bit different than us, and we do things a little bit different than them, and we can learn from each other. So if that's something that you're interested in, it is a whole nother level of effort, and it is a whole nother level of, I don't want to say competition, but there is an aspect of competition in there because it's your top people. It's your people that are hungry and that are ready to go. So I've added some of you guys in there already, but if you want to be added in there, let me know, let the chat know, let your upline know, and we'll get you in there. Okay, I'm going to hand it over. I have asked each of our leaders just to give a little nugget real quick. Most of them, or half of them, have been through a boom season before, and the other half are killing the game and are so freaking pumped to walk into this season. So I want to give them a chance to just kind of pour into you guys. I told them a quick 2 to 3 minutes because I do know that we're fixing to have to jump on the family call. So Madison, if you want to go first. She's probably just going to unmute. She's feeling kind of puny. There she is.
Okay, so let me turn my camera on because I can't see anything. Okay, so I don't know, just staying consistent. Literally, if you're not being consistent right now, you have to find some sort of organization, like get a planner, get Jamie showed me this cute little like agenda thing where you can like block your time and count your water intake. You have goals for the day. And so I ordered one of those. And so just like get some kind of organization. If you're writing your people down in a notebook, do that. Just something to where you have, you know who you're talking to. Because I've went through my messages and searched like TFX, and I've searched like cleanse and just different things, just and sent those messages about gummies, and I've signed 4 customers today. Like, yeah. I'm telling you, you just have to know who you're talking to. And if you talk to them in like May about their weight loss goals, or in October about them, whatever, message them again, because I'm sure that now after the holidays, they're ready to go.
Yes.
So if you need help with like getting organized, message any of us, because we've all got some kind of different system and we can help you with that.
I love that so much.
That's pretty much it.
I love that. And I can drop the link to the Amazon checklist thing that she's talking about, because I use it and it has made my life so much better because I can set the intention for the day. It has a place where you can put like your to-do list, and then it even has you set like must get done today section. So there's like these 3 things have to get done, and then all this other stuff is on my to-do list. So it allows you to prioritize too. So I love that. Thank you, Madison. Jamie, you want to go next?
Yeah. Okay, so I always like to talk about consistency, but in a different way. Being consistent with posting, even though we say that, you know, messaging is really key on getting customers, but for your network, posting is key for them to know that you're still doing this, that you're still working the business. And even in those times where you are down and you feel like nobody's watching and you're not getting any yeses, all you're getting no's, well, all those people that told you no, they're watching you. And one day you're going to put up a post. Like I put up a gummy post the other day and it had like 70 comments.
Nice.
I put up a post today and it had 0. I mean, but those people are watching and they're looking for the post that's going to interest them. So you just have to keep doing it. Just do it every single day. When we put up a post for the day, make sure you're doing that. Make sure you can put up whatever post you want. Just make sure you're being consistent with the task that, you know, we do every day, because everybody is continuing to watch you no matter how they responded to a message that you sent them.
I love that so much. So good. Carmen, you want to go?
Absolutely. So you probably hear this a lot, but find a system, find something that works for you. We all are going to have something that different. You know, I've got my planner. I am a list maker. So I have like 18, you know, notebooks that I write stuff down in, but find something that works for you. It's not the same for everybody. And your KPI sheet, that is probably truly the biggest game changer that I had in my business. And I could tell. So last month we had a lot of life happen. I was in and out of the hospital with my grandfather, and I stopped using that KPI tracker, and I struggled. Like I was, you know, I kept thinking I was doing everything I needed to be doing. And when I go back and look at stuff, I wasn't as consistent as I should have been. Having that extra accountability of looking down and knowing, did you do this? And, you know, marking it off your list is really key. And then finally, use your products. You know, like Jamie said, you know, people are watching you to see, they want to buy things from people that they trust and that people that they know are actually using these products. So if you haven't started using the products, find something out there and start using products. You will always want to be a product of your product.
I love that so much. We talked a lot about being a product of the product and getting before and after pictures. And that goes back to what I was saying about sharing content, sharing your story, walking with people, posting every single day. Like Jamie said, you've got to do that and figure out how to work it into your schedule. Find what your system that works for you. So I love that. Thank you, Carmen. Danny, you want to go next?
Sure. So my little nugget is, I'm trying to think of like the best way to put this. You're going to encounter people who are naysayers, who are going to say, oh, you're part of a pyramid scheme, or, oh, your products don't actually work, you know, and I see the Rileys nodding their head, because I'm sure, you know, as a newbie, that is so hard, because you're like, no, like, this is legit. This is great. Do your best to not argue with those people, because you're going to find yourself arguing with a wall, only because they've made up their mind in a sense. So if they're telling you 2 + 2 is 5, all right, that's fine. 2 + 2 is 5. Have a great day. Deuces. And if they continue to be on your page, just keep posting and keep proving them wrong.
Yep.
Don't stoop to their level, and don't try to argue with them. That is something that I've always personally tried to work on. I still struggle with it sometimes. I feel like I can speak for all of the leaders here, that you're like, you kind of want to like put up your dukes and be like, okay, let's go, let's fight. But sometimes it's just not worth it. So just put your energy into those potentials who are actually, you know, showing interest and who are being polite with you. If they're just giving you the runaround just to give you the runaround, then just bless and release, bless your heart, and move along. That's the best piece of advice I can give anybody.
No, I love that. And that's so true. It is really hard to see or hear, and you want to fight for your product and fight to defend your business, but it's not worth it. If they continue to be on your page, you can prove them wrong with your own personal results and with your customers' happy results. And honestly, you have nothing to prove to them, because if they don't want to learn and try it and give it a fair shake, then that's their loss. But I love that piece of advice, because as we walk into the season, we're going to be having 10 times the conversations we were having the past few months, 20 times, 30 times, and being told no that many times is hard. If you have a day that you get told no, nothing but no, just know that your yes is coming. And if you have those hard conversations, lean into your leaders and let us help you through those, because we've heard
Guys,
crazy
go
things.
for no.
Yep.
Go for no.
Yep.
Do
so
it.
True.
And then whenever you get that yes, you're going to be like,
yes.
Awesome. Go
Yes.
for no.
Perfect. All right, Brooke.
Hey, so I was gonna talk about consistency, but I feel like that's a common theme. But I just want to bring it to a broader spectrum real quick and just say there are gonna be days that you're in a pissy mood. There are gonna be days that your 7-year-old is acting like a 2-year-old and she punches you in the face. There's gonna be days that a dog dies. There are gonna be days that you're not gonna want to do shit.
Yep.
If there is anything I can say, do something for your business every day. Push through it and do something for your business that day. And if there's one thing that I can say from experience, get a couple haps up. Even if you're not starting till 8 o'clock but you know you haven't done anything for your business that day, message 2 or 3 people and get a couple haps up, because I can tell you that in June was my record breaking month. And I only had like 75 haps up that month, but I had 23 new customers. Last month it was, I got a few haps up this day. I got none up the next day. I wasn't consistent and I had like 4 customers. It was a horrible month, but the proof is in the numbers. And I know that every single one of us can show you months that we killed it with haps, and your loyal customer enrollments will show it. So just do something for your business every day, because if you don't one day, it turns into 2, which turns into 3. And I can promise you that your volume at the end of the month will show that. So even if it's 2 or 3 haps, do something every day.
I love that so much, because it's true. We're human. We have lives, we have families, we have kids, we have all the things, and life is going to happen. Just because these next few months are boom season and we have big goals and our intentions are set right now, that does not mean that crap isn't going to hit the fan next week, because it will. But you have to, number 1, MF, mindset fix. Decide that even if crap's going on, that you are here and that you're going to show up in some sort of way. Okay. So I love that. That is so good, because you don't want to lose days. You don't want days to turn to weeks, to turn to months. And if you are having a crap day, tell your upline, say, hey, whatever's going on, pray for me. Say, give me a quick pep talk, whatever it is. Tell somebody, because we're family. This is family, you guys, and we're here for each other outside of the business too. If Brooke has real life happening, I want to know. If whoever has real life happening, I want to know. If your daughter is sick, I want to know. Granted, don't hear that I want to have the chat turn into personal chat, because that's not what I'm saying. But if you're having a bad day and life is happening, then tell somebody, because it's really easy to step away from the fire and then your iron gets cold, and you don't want that. So I love that, Brooke. That is so good. Such good advice for this season. Perla, I think, is Perla still on? She was on. She's not on. Okay, so the last thing that I'm gonna say, because the family call just started, is this month.
Do you want me to go?
Oh, did you not go, Elena? Yeah, I do.
It just kind of goes
No
what Brooke
advice
said.
from Elaine.
No, that's fine. It's fine. If we need to go, it's not a
No,
big
it's
deal.
not. Just go.
Elena,
our diamond leader.
It kind of just
Diamond!
it kind of just goes with what everybody's already said, but life is a real thing, y'all. 2020 was, personally, 2020 wasn't that bad for our family. We did move from Texas to Maryland, and life in the north is completely different than life in the south. But my tip is just to guard your mind and really take that time. If you were on that training I did last week, the KPI list, I put personal development first before HAPS, because if you're not in that space, you can't do all the other things. If you can't fill yourself up and give to somebody else, you can't expect to give from an empty cup. So you've got to take that extra time and really focus on yourself. And I decided that is my word for this year. So focus, and focus on yourself when you first wake up, and just listen to God, whatever God's telling you that day. Or if you just have a book you just really are really interested in reading, and that's part of your self-development. So, and it's true, you guys, because like August we moved. August I was paid as executive, and then September I promoted a diamond. But it was all in the fact of going from new month, new everything. That September, I decided I'm going to make my mind a priority, and everything else just kind of falls into place. So that's my nugget.
I love that. And Elena, thank you so much for wrapping us up so beautifully. That was perfect. Sorry. I even went while Brooke was talking. I was like, okay, Madison went, Jamie went, Elena went, Danny went, Carmen went, Brooke went. Where's Perla? Okay. I don't know. I feel it. Maybe I just knew what you were thinking, but no, that's so true. And that's why MF Champ starts with your mindset too. And you have to set your tone. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So I love that. That is perfect. The last thing that I'm going to say before we hop off is we have 3 legs. I know presidential is a long-term goal. That is 90 days away. Okay. Or 120 or whatever. That's a bit away. But for this month, I want to focus us on one, we have a lot of people. December's our slow month. We have a lot of people that either have lost rank or maintained that want to level up. Okay. So I want to talk in terms of our 3 legs. Because what I want to focus on this month is building executives and rubies and having that first round of emeralds pop. Okay. There are a lot of people that are right there on the cusp of emerald and ruby and executive that missed it. I mean, by the chin that should not be on the hair that should not be on my chin, right? So like this close, okay? Like a thinking hair. But so this month we are going to push for volume. That's why 500 new BV a day has us bring in just over 15,000 as a team. And if we do that and it's spread evenly, you guys, everybody re-ranks, plus we have a crap ton of new promotions, new executives, new rubies. That I think it's, when I did the math, it was like 4 or 5 emeralds pop, and that sets the stage for next month for 4, 5, 6 more emeralds to pop. So Team Elena, to get everybody after talking to Elena, Jamie, and Madison, and them talking to their teams, what their goals are. The volume goal for them is to end at 12,000. If they end at 12,000 group volume, then everybody's promotions happen or re-ranks or whatever you want to call it. And it sets them up really pretty for February for doubles and diamonds and even more emeralds. Okay. So if you were on that team, talk to your upline, y'all figure out what that looks like. If y'all want to set an individual leg goal for new volume, I'd be happy to help have those conversations. Team Josh / Brooke and Carmen is going to have a goal of 10,000. Okay. So if you are on that team, then we are going to, and that includes the Rileys. You guys, y'all are, I would assume y'all are pushing Ruby Executive this month, if not at Emerald. So 10,000 this month gets Brooks Emerald back, put y'all in a really great place for Diamond to happen next month and several emeralds to pop. So 10,000 is the goal for that team. And then Team Danny is 3,000. Okay. We are getting rubies back and we are stacking the deck and we are growing that volume because that team is going to have an explosion. And I am just so excited. We've got new players over there that are good. And Sabrina, I know you said that you don't like to physically run outside, but I know that you know how to be a badass at this business. So I'm so excited to watch you catch fire. So 3,000 for that team, and that puts us at 25,000. I will say that we ended last month with almost 17,000. So if we do 17,000 plus 15,000 in new volume this month, that comes out to 32. My numbers don't completely add up, but the shake will come out where it comes out, if that makes sense. So we're going to have extra volume in each of those. But if we're hitting 12,000 for Team Elena and 10,000 for Team Josh and Brooke and Carmen and 3,000 for Team Danny, then we are golden, you guys. And it keeps us on track for the bigger goals down the line. So I love you guys. I am so freaking pumped. We need to hop on the family call. I knew we were going to run a little bit long, but talk to your upline, set your intention, figure out if you want to be a walker, jogger, runner, and plug in. Stay close to the fire. There's no better way for you to get what you need and to fill your cup and to go all in with this business then leaning into the people that are showing up every single day. If you want to take your business to the next level, come with us, because there is a lot of us that have decided that we're going, and we want to take as many people as possible. So I'm just so excited and so blessed, and I just know that this year is going to be absolutely insane. So I love y'all. I'm going to stop the recording and we can hop on the family call.